Welcome to my second video of the 2017-2018 season. Videos were kind of at a downward trend this year, but I'm here to entertain you guys, like I always try to. But I think also everyone's been busy with college stuff and school and whatnot. But maybe we can try for these last weeks to maybe get a video out every week. We need you guys to step up. All, of course, leading to our much-anticipated award show featuring none other than Tactical Nuke incoming. The legendary Bardo bringing it home. But we will have a 3-segment video, try to entertain you guys, and I think we should start off with the recap. We should start off with the most boring game, I think, of the 2017-2018 season. I'm happy to introduce Tactical Nuke incoming and Team BMOC, Big Man on Campus. 84-75. I don't even want to get into the players' stats, but I will say that Dak Prescott getting 0 doesn't help Brendan at all. 84-75, Bardo takes it home. Next up, we've got the non-contributors with Io Bender versus the mid-sized massacre. Side shout-out, Cameron Miller. 167-124, the highest scoring matchup of the week. Io Bender didn't deserve to lose this, but in these tough weeks, every point matters, and Mid-Sized Massacre took it home. Everyone on his team, minus Golden Tate, did sufficient. On the other side, Ben Roethlisberger was canceled out by Antonio Brown. That helps no one.
That helps no one!
Right. Give it up. 124-167, Dean takes it home. Next up, another high-scoring matchup. The Price is Right versus fuck you, Matt Prater. Cameron Miller wins with 2 guys getting 0, Evan Ingram and Nelson Aguilar doing everything they can to give Diego the win, but it wasn't enough. Diego, the best 6-5 team this league has ever seen. Statement right there. Cameron Miller heads to 7-4 on the 1-game winning streak. Hey, anything for a win this year is going to get you it done. We are scavenging for wins down the stretch. Next up, we've got Mini Geese versus Eli Wolf. The matchup that everyone is wanting to know who's going to win. JK, no one cares about this one. Andy Dalton putting up 25. Gives Mini Geese the win by 5. Blair Walsh had a chance to give Eli the win on a Monday Night Miracle. Elijah Wolf was watching college basketball, most likely, if I remember correctly. Next up, we have APAP, the team name that's overdue, versus the Mixon administration, the team name that almost 99% sure was found online. But Blake is very creative with that. That name is just great. 115-111, Mixon administration getting his second win. Congrats, Blake. You're 2-9. Did he put out David Orr from the playoff race? We'll find out soon when Brendan's next video comes out, or when Ben forgets to put out Kelvin Benjamin this week. Undoubtedly, of course. 115-111. And now the final matchup leading into our next segment. I got my Adam Schefter type background and I'm ready to go. Here is our second segment with our last bit of recap. And this segment is called, What Are You Doing, Cyrus Amirian?
What are you doing, Cyrus Amirian?
You have deserved this segment due to your lack of fantasy management. Sure, you have the tag of being unlucky every year, but this week was the worst management in fantasy football history. Absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. Wednesday morning, I set my alarm for 5 a.m. That's dedication right there, to try and pick up Blaine Gabbert. I wasn't going to use my number 1 waiver on a QB who is notably trash. After texting with Cyrus, I don't even know what he's doing. He won't tell me, but I don't care. You know what? I'm going to win outright. I don't care, right? I wake up, okay, whatever. Cyrus used his waiver on Blaine Gabbert. Okay, I'll be facing Blaine Gabbert. Hey, here's news. Nathan Peterman's starting for the Bills. I can grab a QB and we can call it a day. I will never start Tom Savage again, by the way. So Nathan Peterman will be my QB2. Then I see that Cyrus dropped Blaine Gabbert for the young buck Nathan Peterman. Okay, Cyrus, promising move. Just kidding. Nathan Peterman, 14 throws, 5 interceptions. Tom Brady in his last 862 throws has thrown 5 interceptions. Nathan Peterman will never see another start in the NFL. But, Cyrus, he would have been on my team. That's -7. You can subtract -7 from my team. You know what else you can subtract from my team? 27 from Blaine Gabbert. And who does that give the victory to? That gives the victory to none other than Cyrus Amirian. So he gets last waiver from picking up Blaine Gabbert, and then sees the promising Peterman and decides to drop him. And that is why this segment is called What Are You Doing? Cyrus Amirian.
What are you doing, Cyrus Amirian?
You know what, Cy? If you did not drop Blaine Gabbert, you would be 7-4 right now. Every win counts now. Everyone wants wins. And the fact that you're 6-5 is because you dropped Blaine Gabbert. In fact, you know what? Cy can predict the future. You know what's in your future? Not the playoffs. Again, for what? The 6th year in a row? How many playoff wins will Cyrus have, by the time we are at college next year? 0. The answer is 0. 0. And that concludes
What Are You Doing, Cyrus Amirian?
And finally, there has been some speculation about, is this the last year of ACSFFL? And my answer is no. We're going to be in this league for as long as we possibly can. And to prove so, my last segment will give a glimpse of the lives, the occupations of us in however many years I calculated in my next segment. Here's Lucas Bartok 55 years later after that unforgettable change in life. And here he is with Eli Wolf. That duo remains positive at Moore Park College, living it up in the frat life. And Cameron Miller, 20 years later, still is always working out. Brendan Byrne, 40 years later, the mayor of Alhambra, California. Nice job. Dropping out of college, he surfs all day. This is Ben Davidoff. And here he is with his buddy Lucas Bartok, member of the Malibu surfing team, the Asian Aquatics. Diego moves to France, but becomes a world-renowned painter. And here's Cyrus Amirian after that fateful birthday wish, or did No Shave November last too long? And here's that team of Io Bender and Dylan Bender. I don't know why Iobi stayed in there too long, but there's Blake Fisher. Finally, that famous singer he always wanted to be. Dean Favietti arrested for using a Gelson's receipt from June of 2015. What a shame. Here's Minigis, CHS varsity basketball star 2 years later. And there I am, your commish for life. And here is my private jet taking it off, leading us to fantasy success each and every year. Thank you all for watching. And seriously, good luck to those 8 or 9 of you still in the race. I know I am nervous for each and every Sunday. And literally, we don't know who could get in. Could an 8-5 team miss out on the playoffs? We just don't know. Good luck to you all. I hope you enjoyed the video.